Linebackers are a hard-hitting, playmaking group that anchors the most elite defenses in the game. From Ray Lewis to Ted Hendricks, certain players make an impact on the position that elevates the game of everyone, and today we wanted to go over the 5 greatest linebackers in NFL history. Each of these players leave a trail of injuries and bruises in their wake, but truly make the game what it is today, and the league should be forever grateful. Ted Hendricks, affectionately known as the Mad Stork, is widely regarded as one of the most versatile and impactful linebackers in NFL history. His 15-year career with the Baltimore Colts, Green Bay Packers, and Oakland Raiders was defined by his unique combination of size, athleticism, and football intelligence. Standing 6'7", Hendricks revolutionized the linebacker position by excelling in pass coverage, run defense, and special teams, while also becoming one of the greatest kick blockers in NFL history, recording an incredible 25 blocked kicks. Hendricks began his NFL journey as a second-round pick by the Colts in 1969 after a standout college career at Miami, where he was a 2-time All-American. He made an immediate impact, earning a starting role in his rookie season and helping the Colts to a Super Bowl V victory in 1970. His ability to anticipate plays, combined with his length and range, allowed him to disrupt offenses in ways few defenders could. Hendricks was equally adept at intercepting passes, tallying 26 interceptions in his career, as he was at forcing turnovers, recovering 16 fumbles. His unique knack for timing and anticipation led to his unofficially credited total of over 60 sacks, even though sacks weren't officially tracked until late in his career. One of Hendricks' most famous plays came during the 1971 season when the Colts faced the Miami Dolphins. Hendricks intercepted a pass and returned it 31 yards for a touchdown, showcasing his athleticism and ability to turn defense into instant offense. His propensity for making big plays continued throughout his career, especially in critical moments. In the 1976 AFC Championship game, as a member of the Raiders, Hendricks had a pivotal sack and multiple tackles for loss, helping Oakland dominate the Pittsburgh Steelers on their way to a Super Bowl XI victory. Hendricks' prime years came during his time with the Raiders, where he became a cornerstone of their defense and a key figure in their championship runs. His best statistical season came in 1980, a year in which Hendricks demonstrated his all-around dominance. He recorded 3 interceptions, 4 sacks, and multiple blocked kicks while serving as the emotional leader of a Raiders team that won Super Bowl 25. In that postseason, Hendricks played a critical role in the Raiders' victory over the San Diego Chargers in the AFC Championship. His ability to pressure the quarterback and disrupt the passing game was instrumental in shutting down San Diego's high-powered offense. Another defining moment came during the 1983 season, in what would be his final year in the league. Hendricks' leadership and experience helped the Raiders to another Super Bowl appearance. In Super Bowl 28, Hendricks made several key plays, including a pass deflection and critical tackles that helped the Raiders dominate Washington in a 38-9 victory. It was the perfect ending to a storied career, with Hendricks earning his 4th Super Bowl ring. In addition to his on-field prowess, Hendricks' reputation as a larger-than-life figure made him a fan favorite. Known for his eccentric personality and relentless energy, he earned the nickname the Mad Stork for his lanky build and unpredictable play style. Hendricks never missed a game in his 215-game career, a testament to his durability and toughness. And when he retired, he had 8 Pro Bowls, several All-Pro selections, and wound up using a huge hole in the Raiders' defense after retiring. Dick Butkus, widely regarded as one of the greatest and most feared linebackers in NFL history, was the embodiment of intensity and physicality on the football field. Playing his entire career with the Chicago Bears, Butkus redefined the middle linebacker position with his unmatched ferocity, relentless pursuit of the ball, and ability to dominate every phase of the game. Known for his hard hits, high football IQ, and relentless motor, Butkus was a force of nature, striking fear into opponents and earning a reputation as the heart and soul of the Bears' defense. Butkus was born and raised in Chicago and attended the University of Illinois, where he became a 2-time All-American. In 1965, the Bears drafted him in the 1st round, 3rd overall. He made an immediate impact in his rookie season, recording 11 fumble recoveries and earning the first of his 8 Pro Bowl selections. From the moment he stepped on the field, Butkus established himself as a dominant presence, capable of wrecking offensive game plans with his bone-crushing tackles, sideline-to-sideline range, and ability to force turnovers. turnovers. Over his 9-year career, Butkus recorded 22 interceptions and 27 fumble recoveries. Remarkable numbers for a linebacker, underscoring his knack for being around the ball at crucial moments. Although official tackle and sack statistics were not recorded during his era, film analysis and accounts from his peers suggest that Butkus was among the league leaders in both categories throughout his career. His instincts, coupled with his unparalleled physicality, allowed him to consistently make game-changing plays. One of Butkus's most iconic moments came during a game against the Green Bay Packers in 1968, when he delivered a punishing hit on running back Donnie Anderson, forcing a fumble and recovering it himself. The play epitomized Butkus's ability to take over a game with his sheer will and physical dominance. In another memorable game against the Detroit Lions in 1970, Butkus intercepted a pass late in the fourth quarter to secure a victory, proving his ability to excel in coverage despite his reputation as a bruiser. His best season arguably came in 1970 when he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Year. That year, Butkus recorded 5 interceptions, multiple forced fumbles, and countless tackles. His leadership and dominance were unmatched, and even though the Bears struggled as a team, Butkus was the lone bright spot, earning first-team All-Pro honors for the 5th time. Butkus's career, unfortunately, was cut short due to knee injuries, forcing him to retire after the 1973 season at the age of 31. Despite his relatively short playing tenure, his impact on the game was immense. He was named to the NFL's 75th and 100th anniversary teams, a testament to his enduring legacy as one of the sport's all-time greats. His number 51 jersey was retired by the Bears, solidifying his status as a franchise icon. Beyond his stats and accolades, Butkus was known for his menacing presence on the field and his ability to intimidate opponents before the ball was even snapped. Players often recounted stories of Butkus growling or talking trash at the line of scrimmage, heightening the fear factor that he carried with him on every play. Butkus was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1979, his first year of eligibility, further cementing his legacy. His name remains synonymous with toughness and excellence at the linebacker position, and he is often used as the gold standard when comparing great defensive players. Dick Butkus wasn't just a linebacker, he was a force of nature whose impact on football will be remembered for generations. Ray Lewis, one of the greatest linebackers in NFL history, built a legendary career defined by his leadership, relentless work ethic, and ability to dominate on the field. Playing his entire 17-year career with the Baltimore Ravens, Lewis became the heart and soul of the franchise, anchoring a defense that was often among the league's best and setting a standard of excellence that shaped the team's identity. Drafted 26th overall in the first round of the 1996 NFL Draft, Lewis wasted no time making an impact. In his rookie season, he led the Ravens in tackles and began earning a reputation as one of the most instinctive and ferocious linebackers in the league. Over the course of his career, Lewis racked up a staggering 2,061 total tackles, 41.5 sacks, 31 interceptions, 19 forced fumbles, and 20 fumble recoveries. His rare combination of speed, strength, and football IQ made him a force against both the run and the pass, allowing him to impact the game in multiple ways. Lewis's career is full of iconic moments, but none greater than his leadership during the Ravens' historic 2000 season. That year, Lewis spearheaded a defense that set NFL records for fewest points allowed with 165 in a 16-game season and fewest rushing yards allowed with 970. In the postseason, Lewis was unstoppable, leading the Ravens to a dominant Super Bowl 35 victory over the New York Giants. He was named Super Bowl MVP after a performance that included 5 tackles and countless disruptions, a rare honor for a defensive player. Lewis's best statistical season came in 2003 when he won his second NFL Defensive Player of the Year award. That year, he recorded 163 total tackles, 6 interceptions, and 1.5 sacks, showcasing his all-around dominance and ability to take over games. He was particularly effective in coverage, shutting down opposing tight ends and running backs while still leading the Ravens' aggressive run defense. In addition to his numbers, Lewis was renowned for his leadership and fiery pre-game speeches, which inspired teammates and became a hallmark of his career. His intensity and passion for the game were unmatched, and he was often referred to as the emotional engine of the Ravens. Lewis was also a master of preparation, spending countless hours studying film to ensure he was always one step ahead of the offense. His ability to read plays before they happened made him nearly impossible to block, and his physicality ensured that opposing players felt his presence on every snap. One of Lewis's most famous plays came during the 2012 AFC Divisional Round against the Denver Broncos. In what would be his final postseason, Lewis recorded 17 tackles, helping the Ravens to a thrilling double overtime victory. He capped off his career with a storybook ending that season, leading the Ravens to another Super Bowl title in Super Bowl 47 and retiring as a champion. In that game, Lewis contributed key tackles and provided the emotional leadership that helped the Ravens outlast the San Francisco 49ers in a nail-biting 34-31 victory. Lewis's list of accolades is staggering: 13 Pro Bowl selections, 10 All-Pro nods, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and 2 Super Bowl championships. He was also named to the NFL's 2000s All-Decade Team and the league's 100th anniversary team. In 2018, he was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility, a testament to his place among the all-time greats. Off the field, Lewis's larger-than-life personality and commitment to community service further solidified his legacy. Whether it was through his famous pregame squirrel dance or his impassioned speeches, Lewis's impact extended far beyond the game itself. He wasn't just a linebacker, he was a cultural icon and the ultimate symbol of what it means to lead by example. Derrick Thomas, one of the most electrifying pass rushers in NFL history, left an indelible mark on the game during his stellar career with the Kansas City Chiefs. Known for his blazing speed, relentless pursuit of quarterbacks, and uncanny ability to create turnovers, Thomas revolutionized the outside linebacker position and became one of the most feared defenders of his era. Playing his entire career with the Chiefs, Thomas set records and built a legacy that still resonates in NFL lore. Drafted 4th overall in the 1989 NFL draft out of Alabama, Thomas made an immediate impact as a rookie, recording 10 sacks and winning NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. His explosive first step and relentless motor made him a nightmare for opposing offensive linemen. Over the course of his career, Thomas amassed 126.5 sacks, 45 forced fumbles, and 19 fumble recoveries, becoming synonymous with game-changing plays. His knack for disrupting offenses was unmatched, and he still holds the NFL record for most sacks in a single game, with 7 against the Seattle Seahawks in 1990. That 7-sack performance is perhaps the most iconic moment of Thomas's career. On November 11th, 1990, he relentlessly harassed Seahawks quarterback Dave Krieg, seemingly unstoppable off the edge. Though the Chiefs narrowly lost the game, Thomas's dominance that day remains a gold standard for pass rushers. Remarkably, he came within inches of an 8th sack that could have sealed a victory, further adding to the legend of his performance. Thomas's best statistical season came in 1990, when he recorded a career-high 20 sacks, leading the NFL and earning his first of 3 straight first-team All-Pro selections. That year, Thomas also forced 6 fumbles and solidified his reputation as a premier defensive player. His relentless pressure and ability to create turnovers made him the centerpiece of a Kansas City defense that consistently ranked among the league's best during his tenure. In addition to his pass rushing prowess, Thomas was a leader and emotional anchor for the Chiefs. He was named to 9 Pro Bowls in his 11 seasons and helped lead Kansas City to multiple playoff appearances throughout the 1990s. His on-field dominance extended to special teams, where he occasionally made contributions as a situational player, further showcasing his versatility. Another memorable performance came in the 1993 AFC wildcard game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thomas recorded 2 sacks and several key pressures, helping the Chiefs secure a thrilling overtime victory. His ability to elevate his play in critical moments cemented his status as a clutch performer. Off the field, Thomas was known for his generosity and commitment to the community. He founded the Third and Long Foundation, a charity focused on promoting literacy and education for underprivileged youth. His impact on the Kansas City community extended beyond football, making him a beloved figure both on and off the field. Tragically, Thomas's career and life were cut short following a car accident in January 2000. The accident left him paralyzed, and complications from a blood clot led to his death weeks later at the age of 33. His untimely passing was a profound loss for the NFL, the Chiefs organization, and the countless lives he touched. Now, before our number one spot, I want to go over a few other players who deserve our acknowledgement for being some of the best of all time. Derrick Brooks is one of the most complete and consistent linebackers in NFL history, renowned for his leadership, intelligence, and ability to dominate in every facet of the game. Playing his entire 14-year career with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Brooks became the heart and soul of a defense that was among the league's best for over a decade. Drafted 28th overall in the 1995 NFL Draft, Brooks made an immediate impact and quickly established himself as one of the league's top weak side linebackers. Brooks's ability to cover ground was unmatched. Known for his speed, he excelled in pass coverage, run defense, and tackling in open space. Over his career, he amassed 1,715 tackles, 13.5 sacks, 25 interceptions, 24 forced fumbles, and 5 fumble recoveries. His playmaking ability was a cornerstone of Tampa Bay's legendary defense, particularly during their Super Bowl 37 winning season in 2002. That year, Brooks recorded 117 tackles, 5 interceptions, and returned another interception for a score in the Super Bowl, earning NFL Defensive Player of the Year honors. Jack Ham, a cornerstone of the Pittsburgh Steelers dynasty in the 1970s, is widely regarded as one of the most cerebral and fundamentally sound linebackers in NFL history. Playing his entire career with the Steelers, Ham was a key figure on a defense that became known as the Steel Curtain. Drafted in the second round out of Penn State, Ham's instincts, intelligence, and ability to make plays all over the field made him an indispensable part of Pittsburgh's 4 Super Bowl championships during that era. Ham's career numbers reflect his versatility. He recorded 32 interceptions, an incredible feat for a linebacker, along with 21 fumble recoveries and countless tackles. He was especially adept in pass coverage, often described as a linebacker with the skills of a defensive back. Ham's ability to anticipate plays and disrupt offenses was a key reason for Pittsburgh's sustained defensive dominance. His best season came in 1975, when he was named the NFL Defensive Player of the Year after recording 4 interceptions and leading the Steelers to their second Super Bowl title. Mike Singletary, known as the heart of the defense, had a legendary NFL career as the middle linebacker for the Chicago Bears from 1981 to 1992. Selected in the second round of the 1981 NFL Draft out of Baylor University, Singletary became the cornerstone of one of the most dominant defenses in NFL history. A fierce leader on the field, he was the anchor of the Bears' famous 46 defense, earning 10 Pro Bowl selections and 8 first-team All-Pro honors during his career. Singletary's relentless work ethic and unparalleled football IQ helped lead the Bears to their iconic victory in Super Bowl 20, where the defense allowed only 10 points across the entire postseason. Known for his intense stare and fiery presence, he recorded 1,500 tackles and was twice named NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Singletary's impact extended beyond stats. His leadership defined the Bears' identity during their dominant 1980s run. In 1998, he was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest linebackers of all time. Lawrence Taylor, widely regarded as the greatest defensive player in NFL history, redefined the linebacker position and changed the way football was played. Known simply as LTO, Taylor brought an unprecedented mix of speed, power, and aggression to the game, revolutionizing the role of the outside linebacker and forcing opposing teams to rethink their entire offensive strategies. Over his 13-year career with the New York Giants, Taylor dominated the NFL, becoming the gold standard for defensive players. Taylor was drafted second overall by the Giants in the 1981 NFL Draft out of the University of North Carolina, where he had already built a reputation as a dominant force. In his rookie season, Taylor wasted no time making an impact. He recorded 9.5 sacks, over 130 tackles, and became the first rookie in NFL history to be named NFL Defensive Player of the Year, in addition to earning Defensive Rookie of the Year honors. This set the tone for an illustrious career that saw Taylor break records, win championships, and dominate the league like no defender before him. LT was most famous for his ability to rush the passer. From his outside linebacker position, he used his explosive speed, raw strength, and incredible instincts to overwhelm offensive lines and get to the quarterback. He pioneered the concept of the blindside pass rush, forcing teams to revolutionize their blocking schemes and dedicate extra protection to neutralize him, though even that often failed. Despite constant double and triple teams, Taylor still recorded 132 official sacks over his career with 133 134 unofficially, as sacks were not an official stat during his rookie season. Beyond sacks, Taylor also forced 56 fumbles and recovered 11, often creating turnovers that shifted the momentum of games. LT's best season came in 1986 when he had one of the greatest campaigns in NFL history. That year, Taylor recorded 20.5 sacks, 105 tackles, 5 forced fumbles, and 2 fumble recoveries, leading the Giants to a 14-2 record. His dominance earned him NFL MVP honors, making him the only defensive player in modern NFL history to win the award. He capped the season with a dominant playoff performance, including a critical sack in the Giants' 39-20 victory over the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 21, securing New York's first championship since 1956. Taylor's relentless energy and leadership made him the undisputed centerpiece of a Giants defense that terrorized opponents throughout the decade. One of LT's most iconic performances came in a 1985 Monday Night Football game against the Washington Redskins. Taylor recorded 3 sacks and wreaked havoc on Washington's offense all night. In the same game, Taylor delivered the hit that ended quarterback Joe Theismann's career, a gruesome moment that showcased both Taylor's raw power and the danger he posed to opposing players. While Taylor's on-field heroics were unparalleled, his off-field life was marked by controversy and legal troubles, particularly in the 1990s. His struggles with substance abuse were well documented, as Taylor battled an addiction to powder throughout much of his career. Despite failed drug tests and suspensions, LT remained a dominant force on the field. Despite his off-field troubles, Taylor's legacy on the field remains untouchable. Over his career, he was a 10-time Pro Bowler, an 8-time First-Team All-Pro, and a 3-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year. He was named to both the NFL's 75th and 100th anniversary all-time teams, a testament to his enduring influence on the game. Taylor's leadership helped the Giants win 2 Super Bowls in 21 and 25, and he became the ultimate example of a player who could dominate not just a game, but an entire era. Taylor's induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1999 was a foregone conclusion, solidifying his place as one of the greatest players in NFL history. His name remains synonymous with defensive excellence, and his impact on the game is immeasurable. Taylor didn't just play linebacker, he reinvented it, forcing offenses to account for him on every snap and making the pass rusher a central figure in modern defensive strategy. While his off-field life was marred by controversy, Taylor's resilience and ability to rise above his struggles later in life reflect his enduring toughness and determination. LT remains a cultural icon in the NFL, a larger-than-life figure who, for all his flaws, left an indelible mark on football history. To this day, he stands as the benchmark for greatness at the linebacker position, a symbol of raw talent and unrelenting dominance. Those are just a collection of some of the greatest linebackers in the game. In our opinion, if you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate you taking a second to press the like button and subscribe. We are posting videos like this regularly and would really love your support as we try to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and would love your help. Our last video was just one about 10 of the worst free agent signings in history, going over some huge mistakes made in the NFL.